It's a cannon from the 17th century. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't use it. It hasn't got a wick. I don't need it. According to a chronicle of the period, these wooden mannequins were used to make the crew size appear larger. The fear factor and the number of armed men visible was usually enough to win a battle without even fighting. Somebody carved the name they gave to this mannequin in the wood. Jimbo. This old sword could come in handy. Maybe I can learn how to handle it. If I'm not mistaken, near my house they just opened a school. The Swordmaster. That should guarantee success. Yuck. The hilt is all sticky. Time must have corroded the handle's material. This cannon is ready to shoot. I should have a valid reason to do that. It's locked. If, as I suppose, this is the door to the hold, they have surely reinforced it. I could ask the captain if he knows where... I should have a very valid reason to do something like that. It's one of the... You can tell every 8, I guess...
What's happening now?
There are rats inside.
That's the reason you've been brought on, deckhand. Try to earn your Anything else?
Someone's...
What? This is really serious. But the quarterback... Anyway, no less than 100 lashes with a cat o' nine steely... Anything else?
Captain, can you tell...
Is this the reason you embarked?
I hoped to understand how you...
I have no time to get angry now. Go back to your... You can hear my story from the other members of the crew.
I'll need the key to...
You still aren't an official member of the crew. Every new member must get to know the ship.
I think I already saw everything.
Let's see if this is true of you. First, name at least one member of the crew, except the captain, that you met on board.
Jimbo.
Second question. According to which code have the rules of life on board been drafted?
Grog and other...
Third and last question. How many battles have we faced?
27.
I'm sorry. The answers are all...
Sorry.
Good.
It doesn't strike me as the best time to start reading treatises on 17th century fashion. These are books on dress evidently Kid cared about, or some guest left some well-preserved clothes. I have to find a better use for them. An old three-cornered hat. I think it belonged to some captain. A three-cornered hat. It looks like a voodoo. Some prankster guest of Kid must have left it here after his stay. Better not touch it. Dad looks busy. He completely got into the role. They look like nautical charts. Probably routes of the adventure galley. Don Quixote de la Mancha. It's one of the first editions. I can't take... I'd only risk ruining it this way. I have to find a better use for it. Here it's written that I'm curious to... Surely Steve could... clothes from the end of the 600. Their fabric is very good. They were a three-cornered hat. I'd only risk... It's not helpful to me like this. I'd rather not touch this species of mushroom in the Mexican... I don't want to go back now. It's an amazing ship. I wonder how many... The fate... These are evidently, or some... It's a wooden mannequin. There's an inscription. They used it. An old sword. The hilt is sticky. Over time, the fibers from... It looks like some prankster. Better not touch it. These are books on dressmaking in the 1600s. Evidently, kid or some guest left. It's one of the galleys. It's an old... It will be more than 300 years old. At least... It's a relatively new cannon. I can see the cave in which... It's surely the door that leads to... It's locked. Who knows? I have to find the... I could ask the captain if he knows where I... When it was opened, the cannon could... I'd only risk ruining it this way.
What's happening now?
I'll need...
You still aren't every new member.
I think I...
Let's see if this is true first. Name at least one member of the crew.
I guess Henry...
Second question.
Surely
Third and last. I'm sorry. The answers are all
Sorry, Cap.
good.
It's a wooden mannequin. There's an inscription. Jimbo. They used it, together with other mannequins, to make the crew size look its largest. Dad is seated at the captain's desk. There's a strange smell coming from the cabin. Dad looks busy. They look like nautical charts. Probably routes of the... I can't take them. I can't take... It's not helpful. It's not... Don Quixote de la Mancha. It's one of the... Life on the Seas, Rules and Tasks on Board a Ship, by William Kidd. It seems Kidd was writing a treatise. Interesting. Life on the Sea, by William... It seems... It's an old cannon. It will be more than It's one of the galley's can. It's an old... It will be more than 3... It's a relatively new cannon. Probably after the last battle, Kidd replaced the cannons that weren't... It's one of the oldest cannons on the ship. It has probably never been replaced. You can tell by the notches engraved on it. Every notch shows a battle in which it was shot. 8 notches, so 8 battles. An interesting tidbit of information. I guess it's still armed and ready to fire.
What's happening now? I hope it's something important.
I'll need the key.
You still aren't an official. Every new
I think I already...
Let's see if this first. Name it.
Jimbo.
Second question.
Life on the Seas by Kid.
Third and last question.
8.
Well done. You have the honor of becoming... Among us, there's a pact of mutual... You deserve the key.
Thanks, Captain. Sorry.
Good.
Perfect. Wow! The legends were true. This is the result of years of piracy. It's a mask. It doesn't seem to... I think it's the loot plundered from the assault on some... They will surely be... But now I have other priorities. It surely could. They were very precious. I don't need it. I'm not interested. The temptation to examine, but Dad takes precedence over everything.
What's happening now? I hope it's something important.
Sorry, Cap.
Good.
It's a natural well formed by the running water. The water comes from some source upstream. It's fresh. I don't want to dive over there. That is not its purpose. It's a golden mask. It's of European origin. It won't be useful like... It won't be useful... They look like probably They look like not probably routes of the adventure. Coins and jewels of... I'm not interested in taking these coffee bean. It probably can... They were worth a lot of money. Crates and coffer. Doubloons and other... The temptation... But Dad... It won't be useful. It won't be... I should have a very valid... This old mannequin was used to deceive the enemy. The more mannequins there were, the larger and more dangerous the crew seemed. I could use it to distract my dad and enter his cabin. If I could disguise it as a pirate, I could make it pass for one of Kid's most bitter enemies. If I'm not mistaken, he named Morgan and Blackbeard earlier. I really see it as a Morgan. A classy touch. The hat makes it look more important. This gives it an aura of... They seem the right size. It's starting to look like a member of the crew. Let's try to make it discreetly threatening.
What's happening now? I hope it's something important.
Captain, there's Morgan on the bridge.
Morgan. Damn scoundrel. You finally came back for the final showdown. It's really you, foul traitor. What nerve you dare show. By returning to the ship you turned your back on after it welcomed you as a child. Prepare yourself to face my wrath.
While Dad is busy, I can access the captain's cabin.
You won't get far. You have...
It's the statue of a... It was also Kid's nick. Other than Scourge of the Seas, he was known as the Sea. Better leave it where it is. I don't need... Dad has placed the logbook to protect the chalice's Since I'm here, I better take them both. The same acrid smell of the mushrooms I saw in the cave emanates from the chalice. This could explain many things. Dad managed to survive all these years on a mixture of water and mushrooms. Even in small quantities, they sustain any organism that feeds on them and provide vital energy. On the other hand, they're also a powerful hallucinogen. Dad's state of shock following his fall from the cliffs, combined with the sight of Kid's ship, made him believe that he was the captain. If he keeps drinking from this chalice, he might never wake up. I have to get rid of this chalice. Professor Jones taught us that a strong adrenaline rush will counteract the mushroom's effect. First the chalice and then the adrenaline. One thing at a time. It's the Adventure Galley's logbook. My first priority is Dad. It's the adventure... These are the nautical charts of the galley. With these, it would be possible to retrace the ship's route. I can't deal with this right now. It's more urgent that I find a way to get out of here with Dad. It's a metal chalice. Dad uses it to drink. Inside it is a...
It's time to end the game. Don't show your face again, Morgan.
Look who's back. Henry...
How did you manage to get here, Steve?
It wasn't difficult. I was looking for you all over town, and suddenly, what a stroke of luck. I saw you entering the crypt in the graveyard. I waited for you a long time. Eventually, I decided to enter and I saw the tunnel. Henry, I didn't think you were still alive. I am partly relieved. My regret was consuming me. In the end, you were right. Kid's ship was docked here in Bone Town.
How dare you come aboard my ship without permission and offend a member of my crew? Who are you?
Henry, don't you recognize me? It's me.
Dad! Captain! It's Blackbeard! He was also able to get on board.
Blackbeard. Yes, I recognize you now. I see that you and Morgan are still inseparable. You'll end up just like him.
Henry! Not again.
You leave me no choice.
I understand, Henry. I'm ready.
Let's see what you can do.
On guard!
I should have a very valid... I think they can be used... It's a metal Dad uses it to drink.
On guard!
Whatever you want, Henry.
That's not a good idea. It could resurface in the vicinity of the ship. I have to find a way to get rid of it permanently. I have to get rid of it so that the mushrooms won't proliferate inside. I'm not an arse... Better not. It could still come in handy. It's the adventure galley. I don't want to ruin... That's not a good idea. It could resurface in the vicinity of the ship. I have to find a way to get rid of it permanently.
On guard!
Whatever you want,
It should work. It's not a cannonball, so it won't have such a devastating effect. And now the coup de grace. Fire! I did it! Heck, I didn't see that coming. The racket from the cannon was more devastating than the shell itself. Better go back on deck and alert Dad.
You don't stand a chance this time.
We'll see. I admit it. You defeated me, Henry.
A victory over a man who was once a friend has no value for me.
Captain, I'm sorry to interrupt your duel, but I think we need to go. The cave is collapsing.
Captain, what are you talking about?
The adrenaline caused by the duels with Jimbo and Steve is reducing the effect of the mushrooms. Hurry, let's go. There's not much time.
Not before seeing the treasure. I've never been so close to it, and I have no intention of leaving now.
But Steve, not now. There will be other opportunities in the future.
Yes, Steve. The kid's right. Let's run while we still can.
Henry, do you recognize me?
Steve, is that you? Oh, I'm not sure what's happening. It feels like I just woke up from a long dream.
There's no time, Dad. Let's go.
Dad? How come? Who?
You go! I want Kid's treasure. It represents my whole life's work. Henry, just know that I didn't want any of this to happen.
Steve!
Farewell.
Dad, let's go.
Okay, I'll follow.
Dad, I finally found you.
Willy, is that really you? How long has it been?
10 years, Dad. 10 very long years.
10 years. So this means you received my letter.
Yes, but why did you only have it delivered after all this time?
I sensed that something was wrong with Steve. I could see it in his behavior. When I realized that the search for Kid's treasure was becoming an obsession, I started to suspect that he could hurt our family. I hid my piece of the map and decided to deal with it. You are a Morgan. You have the spirit of adventure in your blood. But you were only 5, and I didn't want to trouble Mom with such a burden. I hoped that in 10 years Steve's obsession would vanish. I decided that if anything ever happened to me, you, after turning the necessary age, would be ready to pick up from where I left off. So I sent the post-dated letter.
I read Steve's diary. I know you fell off the cliff. How did you survive?
A stroke of luck. I fell right into the sea, and the tide pushed me toward an underwater passage that led directly to the cave. I wanted to find a way to get back to the surface, but I had to recover my strength first. The last thing I remember is some really delightful mushrooms. Then, it's all a blank.
Dad, let's go back home. We have a lot of things to talk about. Plus, we have to find a way to tell Mom without making her faint.
Elizabeth. Yes, we should go back.
Ready to leave Bonetown once and for all?
Bonetown is not a bad town. As soon as the legal formalities are arranged, we could think about coming back here. Remember, deep inside the cave is still the adventure galley. Who knows how much it can still tell the world about the golden age of piracy.
Speaking of which, when I took the chalice, I also brought the ship's logbook with me. Here it is.